Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video, I'm on the VN server on my viewer's account and I was doing a bit of PvP testing with Contess and I found some interesting things out. We're gonna watch a replay of this battle and then also we'll do some further testing. But basically, if you take a look at this here, we're running a Paragon disadvantage compared to the opponent. The opponent has Supreme Plus Paragon 1 and then 3 Paragon 4s, and we have, lower Paragon upgrades than that. And also, if you look at it here, our Grave One, we have a lot of healing and basically protection provided by Contess and also Ludovic, and the enemy hardly has that. So we're going to pay attention closely to what basically happened in this fight. I was using the Grave One Phantom on the Alna because she's going to debuff the enemies right from the beginning, and have Alna protecting Contess, because basically the thing about Contess is it's really important to keep her protected. You don't want her to die, because as soon as she dies, she loses her value. But as long as she's on the field, she's going to get her silencing value onto the enemy team. So that was basically our strategy that you guys see right here. So I had Nero buffing up the Grave One Phantom, then Damian up front protecting the Nero, and Ludovic over here on the side. And Contess and Alna, they're in the back. I wasn't able to find a good target for the Contess charm. So you're going to see Contess is going to remain in the book state, and she will only wake up if the enemy casts an ultimate, like right there. The enemy is Bonnie is casting the ultimate, and now she's going to be silenced by the Contess because of the punishment. And you're going to see we have a lot of healing from Ludovic. We're going to get the silence off onto the Bonnie, and also Contess is protected by the Alna. And I mean, so far it doesn't look either way which team is actually in an advantage position right now. The enemy is taking heavy damage, though, Ludovic and the Bonnie in the back. And so Ludovic is just going to heal up. Nero is going to get off another ultimate. So we take really high damage onto our Grave One Phantom in the back. Nero even actually goes down. But we do kill the enemy Bonnie right here. Contess is going to cast her ultimate now, and when she casts ultimate, she provides a big shield to one of your allies, and as long as that shield is active, she's going to provide them an attack buff as well. So basically, that's the other thing. You want to be able to stall long enough in the fight to get an ultimate off of Contess, because she's a hero which wants to protect your team with the ultimate and give them an attack buff. She wants to silence enemies multiple times, but for all of these things, she will have to survive for a pretty long time, and that's basically what's happening here. So you're seeing now we're fighting basically a 5v4 technically, because both Grave One Phantoms are alive, but almost like a 4v3 in terms of real heroes. So our Grave One Phantom goes down, but we still have enough healing from the Ludovic, and we have Contess is doing fine. And you're also if you notice here, there is some actual HP reduction onto the enemies from Contess. However, it isn't that much, right? Usually that is not going to be the game-changing thing. The attack debuff that Contess provides with their punishment onto enemies, and then also the silence. Those are the things which are more important. So Contess eventually is going to go down in the end, but we do clean it up, and I mean, still, this was a pretty convincing win, and even like one of Nero's extra life onto the Damian as well. But basically, just an interesting sort of concept. So we're going to go ahead and attack the same player. We're going to try some different team lineups. I'm going to go for a Grave One Phantom because the enemy is also running Grave One Phantom. And like, just to even it out, I kind of have to do that. Okay, I think we're going to try Bonnie with the Phantom effect. And we're going to have... we're not going to run Ludovic, I guess. Not going to run Ludovic. So I guess we're going to try a comp like this. Nero is going to spread the debuff of Bonnie, and Bonnie is going to be spirit marked by the Phantom, and Damian up front again, Gunnar protecting Contess. Okay, we're going to try it. I don't have high hopes though for this team, because I really think Alna is better compared to Gunnar, and also Alna is better at activating the Grave One Phantom quicker compared, of course, to Bonnie. But we're going to try it out. Hopefully it does fine, but basically you need to provide that protection to the Contess. But maybe we could try a different option rather than Gunnar, honestly. Because at the beginning of battle, Contess is not going to, obviously, she cannot die at all. She can't even take damage. But eventually she is going to awaken, and now she is in a place where potentially, if she takes the aggro, it's going to be bad. But so far, I mean, are we okay? We're kind of okay. If we can kill that Ludovic in the back, I think we're actually going to be really good. Also, Gunnar is powering up the attack of Contess. Wait, this is actually working really well, isn't it? This is actually working way better than I expected it to. So contest with Gunnar or contest with Alna, both of them seem to be pretty viable options. We don't even have Ludovic on this team. And like the team is actually surviving pretty well. I want to look at the report, the damage report at the end, because Contest seems to be providing a pretty decent amount of healing or even shielding, like basically protection for your team. This one looks like an even more convincing win, honestly, compared to even the Alna team. So Gunnar Contest is also really strong synergy between the two of them. And I think that's another great like direction you can go. And yeah, look, a lot of healing from Contest. And yeah, she didn't take any damage because she was behind Gunnar the whole time. Interesting. Okay, so there you have some basically team ideas. Now the problem is though, if you don't have Gunnar, if you don't have Alna, the thing about Contess is I'm a little bit worried I am worried about her survivability. I definitely am. But at the same time, Pandora seems really strange, but in a way I'm like kind of interested in that. What you want to go for a long, like Solise is great. Even probably Damian would be fine. I think Damian should be fine, but Solise really is the hero I think would pair well with Contest if you're more for like a free-to-play level. Yeah, and Solise is really good in PvP, but like let's say we went for a team like this, okay? I mean, is it gonna be okay? There's only one way to find out. Let's just check it out. Okay, so I mean, the enemy has Gunnar, which reduces our healing. Maybe Damian doesn't make the most sense against this specific enemy team comp, but overall, Damian seems to have value with a Contest or like, you know, a Stallish type team, which is basically what we're going for here. And again, we're going to have the Bonnie and the Grey One Phantom doing... Whoa, is this even better than Gunnar? Oh, because we're Paragon 4 on the Damian. Okay, so that is giving us the Paragon advantage. Still not a massive Paragon advantage, so I probably should use something rather than Damian. But basically, I think Solise... I guess we're just going to try Supreme plus Solise. If Supreme plus Solise can also get it done, then really I think there is some decent potential of utilizing Contest even at a free-to... Like, even if you just Supreme plus Contest, I think there is... an argument for actually using her. Damian did really well. We are poor at Paragon over upgrade, but keep in mind, we don't have any intimidation and inspiration from Contest, so that we're behind on that. We don't have Paragon for Damian. So actually, when you consider the Paragon 1 Alna and the Supreme Plus Gunnar, we're almost equal Paragon upgrades even here. So Damian just kind of did really well. But if we want to even try to do it and hit with a low upgraded comp, we're going to go for low upgrade. We're going to go for Solise here. We're going to try Solise. And she's only... Poor Solise is only Supreme Plus. Yeah, we're gonna try this. I'm going to try this. Okay, wish us luck, guys. Here we go. This is going to be the probably most free-to-play version of a comp for a Contest. And we're at a pretty heavy Paragon disadvantage as well. Solise is just really good because she can increase the health of your team. But they depend on initial stats of Solise, which is kind of the issue, right? We get off an ultimate of Solise. That's really good. Okay, are we working on the enemy on the back? We need to get some kills in the back. Okay, we're fine. We're still, you know, even Supreme plus Solise is like, I can do it. Put me in coach. That's what Solise said. And we did, and we profited by doing that. Wow, this is, I mean... You guys seeing, obviously we know Graveborn Phantom is carrying it. They're the damage from the team. However, Contess is not dying either. And as long as Contess is surviving, she is getting value for your team because she's going to be shielding your team, attack buffing your team with her ultimate. She'll be attack breaking the enemy, attack debuffing them. She'll be silencing them. And so overall, I mean, I'm happy we made this video because I am going to include Contest into free-to-play or maybe even mid-level teams in Supreme Arena in going forward. I really like Contest because I think that let's you know, I really like her because she has utility. And I think utility heroes can fit into most team comps. This is very similar with Solise. Solise is a great utility hero. And that is why you can slot it into basically any team comp and it can make it better. They're very flexible heroes. It's not like, you know, a hero like Baelran, who's the Celestial Hypogean people invest into. Baelran has an issue because he's a carry. And a carry needs to be high invested, like Paragon ideally, and then also the carry needs a comp built around him. Contess doesn't need a comp built around her, other than the fact that, you know, it would be nice if you would have some healing on the team, like Damian, Solise, you can protect her, you with Alna, Gunnar, those are great allies for her. But even without all of that, she's still going to bring value to the table, and she can slot into most teams. So overall, I am pretty happy, honestly, all things considered, with the Contess's performance in PvP. Let me know what you guys thought about all of this. And even with pretty heavy Paragon disadvantage, still doing a lot of work. And yeah, I think overall, she's just really a nice hero to be using. One thing I want to try right now, okay, to put something into perspective, let's say we use a different support hero. Like, is Contess actually doing anything or not? Like, would the twins be doing basically the same job here? That's basically what I want to tell. Because twins are also pretty good in a Graveborn comp. They're good support. And even if twins also work here, it doesn't mean Contess is bad. It's just basically saying both of these heroes can flexibly slot into teams. But let's see how this one goes with the Supreme plus Solise and the twins. Is this still going to be a really solid team? Is it still easily going to take down the opponent? Like, I guess as long as the team is able to survive and twins get off their haste buff. Whoa, twins taking a lot of damage though, but they're seeming fine. And it looks like, yeah, we're still going to be fine-ish. I mean, so these are taking some... Our team seems potentially a little bit more susceptible to being nuked, but it still overall is fine into this comp. So, yeah, I mean, even though Contess is working into this comp, twins as a Celestial Hypogean support are also working in this comp, and usually I do recommend twins with the Graveborn team, especially for a free-to-play team set, because it is overall pretty effective. But to put things into perspective, like if, for example, we swap out the twins, swap out Contess, who kind of do fit into this comp fairly well, just to show you that if you get rid of those heroes and we run a hero like Baelran, who is a carry, who normally needs a comp design around himself, I'm pretty confident that our team is not going to work. Okay, so really, this is to prove to you guys that Contess and twins are bringing value onto this team, and they are making it work. Like, they are making it effective. Like, if, for example, we watch it here, Bonnie gets blown up, and then everyone eventually is going to go down. And we're not going to be able to win here. So this shows you that Contest twins are adding something to the comp, they're making it better, and they do, yeah, and that's what supports do. And so they're a good supportive hero for PvP. I'm interested to use them. This also shows you that Baelran really needs a comp designed around him, because he's a carry, so that if you want to use him in PvP. So anyway, guys, that is going to be it for this video. Hopefully it is helpful, and it gave you a good insight into Contest and PvP. Of course, I will do more testing on global server as well, against the top tier, top meta PvP teams, and maybe I will make another video about that. And then also, after some testing, I'll maybe make a Supreme Arena defense with Contess as well, when I figure out where to fit her. But basically, this shows you proof of concept. Contess is going to be a good hero, and she's especially good in teams which can stall out the opponent. If you have a Alna protecting her, a Gunnar protecting her, Solise on the team, like those teams do really well and basically become almost unkillable, because Solise, Contest is just basically another avenue to shut down the enemy team, their comp, their hyper carry, and just slowly over time you work them down, or you just completely stall them out and they can't actually penetrate, like they can't break through. So anyway, guys, that is gonna be it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. If you have any other ideas about Contest and PvP, feel free to share them in the comment section down below. I am excited for a release coming up on the upcoming reset. Can't wait for it. Again, good luck if you're going to be summoning for it. Thank you guys all so much for watching. And if you're thinking about making a purchase in AFK Journey, please use my affiliate link for the official Farlight store. This is the best way you can support me and also gain 5% bonus dragon crystals on your purchase. My affiliate link is in the description of this video in a pinned comment, and you can actually bookmark this link in your browser, and whenever you're planning to make a purchase, just return to the bookmark link and make your purchase. It will support me and be greatly appreciated. So thanks for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video, and until then, everyone, peace out for now.